Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MLP cast. It is Michael Phoenix, and well, it's been a while. I've got another bit of a story to tell, as I sometimes do before I start the cast. So, I was starting this game yesterday, and I was approximately 5 to 10 minutes in, and of course, as usual, I tend to make some sort of mistake with my settings on OBS because I change them often, and it turns out I completely forgot to allow desktop sounds, which meant that the in-game sounds weren't coming through to the stream, which then meant that I was going to redo the whole thing again because I was like, well, it's kind of crappy to, cast some Dota when there's no sounds going on, like for the stream. So I was like, yeah, we're just going to leave this for today and do it tomorrow. And now it is tomorrow, so we're back. And we will get into the game. I'm going to call out some heroes and players quickly. So we have Kiaru, he's on the Enchantress. We have Good Game Well Played on the PA. We have Legion Commander being played by Kudong. Joshua will be on the Bloodseeker. And finally, Alex will be playing that Weaver. Side the Die, Mr. In himself. Of course, that signature techies, he's back. Rikimaru being played by You're Dead. We have Gia playing the Sven. Kuroki will be on the Puck, and in case you're wondering, that is not Liquid's Kuroki. CCCC will be playing the Darkseer, who we're probably just going to call CC because saying the letter C 4 times is somewhat of a tongue twister. It's almost like he knew this was going to happen and wanted to just simply annoy me a bit. So, we'll get into the game. Luckily, because I have a terrible memory, I don't really remember what happened, and there wasn't much going on in the first 5 minutes anyway. Although I do remember a lot of kills occurred, so we'll try and not miss any like yesterday. And yeah, we're into the game. We see an offensive trial in here coming up from the Dire. Looks like Rin, Gia, and You're Dead will be in the area. They might go for a gank on Joshua. However, it appears Gia does not have a stun available, and that will unfortunately mean for them that Joshua will walk away, and Joshua of course can be feeling very happy about that because that would have been a bit of a disaster for him to die before the first minute. However, I've got a comment though. I mean, a Bloodseeker safe lane on his own is usually extremely powerful just because he can sustain that health so easily. The Blade Rage costs no mana and gives you so much health back, but when you're up against a tri lane, it's really hard. Especially when there's techies, because you never play against techies. So you don't really know what you're in for until you're up against it. Mid lane, we do see Kuroki actually having a go here on GG Well Played and getting relatively close, but does not have the Warding Rift. So will not get that added bit of damage he needed, but we'll have to keep a close eye on this mid lane. In fact, they're going to go again, Kuroki. It looks like he cancelled the animation for a second, but GG Well Played went back for some reason, kind of ended up killing himself for that. My goodness, and I mean, we'll go to the top lane, we'll see what's going on here. CCCC, or CC as I'm going to call him, playing against Kiaru and Alex. Not the easiest lane. It's a Darkseer against 2 ranged heroes, which means he's going to have a bit of a headache. He can always rotate to the jungle if need be, but against two ranged heroes, they're not going to have really too many issues with that Iron Shell. So it is a bit of a problem for him. And perhaps you could argue the lanes weren't that well thought out by the Dire, but nevertheless, the lanes are how they are. We'll see what they can make work here. Looks like Gia, Sound Kudong. It's not really a kill they can chase for though. He was out of that stun range. And even if they got the stun, I don't think he would have been able to commit to the kill. You can see Kudong already has a sentry ward placed in case Ricky comes around, and he's going to go for a few swipes, but it's not going to mean too much. It will mean, however, that Yordid gets that valuable info that Legion is in the jungle, and he should really be chasing. Looks like Kuroki is coming down bot with a haste. Joshua, got to be careful here. Now he knows he's there, and I mean, Kuroki kind of screwed that one up for himself a bit, I feel. Probably could have been a bit more sneaky, but that auto attack option was on. Looks like CC might feed a courier away to Kiaru. And yeah, that is a bit of a GG moment. It really sucks when you do that. A bit of a miss micro coming out from CC. Wasn't quick enough to select that courier and send it back before the Enchantress saw it, and Kiaru takes advantage of it. So very easy courier kill for Radiant. Oh, Kiaru ends up finding a kill on CC. Not sure how that happened, but I mean, I imagine CC got a bit too cocky trying to chase Alex, and Alex has Sakuchi, which probably means you're not going to get a kill on him. Not this early anyway. I'm somewhat concerned. I mean, the Techies lane, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, Techies is generally a hero that you require a lot of HP. So to put him at this bot lane and expect him to really do anything with two other heroes soaking XP might be not the best kind of laning that they would have hoped for. But I mean, they do have it. It looks like there is a rotation top from You're Dead, taking advantage of that Iron Shell invis play that you can do with Darkseid and Ricky, and he's actually going to go after Alex here. Alex doesn't seem to realize what's going on yet. CC, he puts one on himself. Who are they going to go for though? CC, he's chasing Kiaru right now. Alex, he's going to get the kill, but at the end of the day, You're Dead will grab one for himself. So it is an even trade. It was, I mean, look, at the end of the day, the gold does go to the way of the Dire, so the Dire do win that one, but you still don't want your hero to die, and it felt like the Darkseid probably didn't need to die. Like, they could have really paid that one more patiently than they did. Looks like Gia did end up finding himself double damage, but not committing the stun, so there's not much he can do. And I mean, 5 minutes in, you've only got level 2 on your Sven. That's really bad. And for Rin, he's only level 3 right now as well. And this was one of the things with that tri-lane. Ricky just stuck around so long. And it's really affected the balance of the heroes. He has rotated top, but the sentry ward's been placed now, so they do see You're Dead, and they haven't really shown it yet. You're Dead probably has no idea what's going on right now, and now they start attacking. Kiaru though could be in trouble. Can't really attack him with that untouchable, but the Iron Shell will do the job. You're Dead gonna have to probably back off a bit now, but he'll be happy with the kill. And that is a big one to take. Enchantress is not easy to kill at all. Looks like there will be a fight bot here. Stun. There is a suicide play as well. Joshua, can he make something happen here? He's going to chase Sven. Sven has Mango. Does have a stun up in 2 seconds. Can he get it off the Joshua? Oh, it just came off, but he couldn't get it. There was no way he was going to get that stun off. So Joshua, beautifully calculated. Maybe even just decided he was either going to die or get the kill. And perhaps got somewhat lucky, but I say that was calculated. He knew what he was doing. Now he's actually going to chase Rin. And gives up on the kill as well. He definitely probably could have got that one, but he may have died to the tower at the end of the day. See, You're Dead as well. Almost going down. Kuroki finds a kill. Where the hell is he? Bot lane apparently. He finds one on Joshua. As usual with Rin's replays, it's going to be extremely hard to keep up with the kills. But I will try my best not miss any more, if that's possible. Fun fact, I haven't mentioned this yet, but the Dire do not have a support, nor does the Radiant. They both have position 4s, but that doesn't really mean much in terms of getting wards and, flying couriers out there. This is a standard low MMRC play. Looks like Kuroki will go in. Illusion Rune is available as well. He does break the coil, so PA in a bit of trouble here. Another illusionary orb available. Misses it. Does go for it though. Good game. He might be okay. He's trying to juke out as best he can. He will run to the fountain. And he will survive at the end of the day. Looks like Kudong will come in as well, just to take a bit more out of that. You're Dead finds a kill on Alex top lane. Kiaru now being chased up. You're Dead. You can't really attack an Enchantress. That's the thing. It's kind of a big deal with the untouchable. Looks like bot lane Joshua making the chase. Kuroki been silenced up right now. GG War played goes for kill. Can they get it? Oh, he actually orbed too early. If he had waited half a second earlier, he would have been perfectly fine there. But when you're in the moment, you don't know what's coming at you, and unfortunately for this puck, he went a bit too early, missed the uphill, did end up dying. What could you do? He tried his best. We see bot lane Joshua coming in for Rin now. Does he have a rupture? No, he has no mana for it, but Rin's upping a lot of damage here though. The mine suicide plays so close, although there is a mine there. I think he's gonna run into it, and he does. Oh, what a shame. Joshua. I mean, you can't really expect too much more from Joshua in this instance. Like I said, you don't really play against techies that often, but it's really annoying when that happens. When you're playing against techies. Now GG well played. Mid lane gonna get taken down. It looks like the core is committed, and it's an easy kill for them. I've got to say, out of all the players right now on the side of the Dire, You're Dead is doing a lot of work around the areas. And this is what you've got to do that position for Ricky. You've got to get around. You've got to make things happen. And he is doing so. He's really committing a lot of time and making a lot of space for his team right now. And he's going to go again. He has the Iron Shell. Alex could be in trouble here. Gets chased up. He did have Sentry though, so he knows what's coming. You're Dead. Gonna keep chasing? Maybe? No, he won't. Although Alex turning around now. Kiaru is here as well. You're Dead. In a bit of trouble, but he will have the invis in just a moment. Smoke dropped as well. Weaver will end up backing off. That Sakuchi is too good. Meanwhile, bot lane Rin in a bit of trouble though. Joshua, you can't cop that one. And he does. At the end of the day, Rin denies himself top lane. Alex gets a kill for himself on You're Dead. A lot of kills going on around the map, as expected. It was a beautiful suicide play there from Rin as well. He did get ruptured, but he knew that was his only real choice, and he ended up denying himself regardless. So that's a big tool to get on a safe lane Bloodseeker. When you can do that, and you made him use the rupture as well, so that'll be on cooldown for another 30 seconds. That is pretty massive. He's gonna be happy with himself, I'm sure. Straight back to that bot lane as well. Get that XP going. He's almost level 6 now. Meanwhile, top lane Alex almost goes down. Tries to find himself a bounty. He won't find it, and looks like he will be forced back to his shrine where he'll heal up and he'll be back in that lane. He had the Ring of Health anyway, but the regen's just way too slow. Definitely had to use that shrine. So that's perfectly fine. Joshua, half his HP lost to one mine. In fact, it was over half his HP. How much do those deal anyway? Level 3, 550 damage, my goodness. Looks like Kiaru making a chase here. Rin could be in trouble. There is a mine drop though. Not enough damage coming out to Rin. He went off backing off. Meanwhile, mid lane, Kuroki again finds another kill onto GG well played, and he's just not doing very well for himself right now. Top lane, Alex could be in trouble. There's the smoke. The Iron Show, it's enough. It's just so much damage that comes out. Now Joshua, mid lane, Kuroki, he's in trouble, but the rupture is too much damage. Joshua finds himself a kill, and I mean, that's what you need to do as the Bloodseeker. You gotta start finding kills once that rupture's up. Now, he'll go to the top lane. He's gonna try and find more CCs there. You're Dead as well. He's copping Iron Shell damage though. You're Dead's blocking as well. This could be too much for Joshua. He's gonna try and deny some neutrals here to get some health, but it's not gonna be enough. The vacuum's there, and You're Dead will blink and get the kill onto Joshua, who was unsuspecting until he realized he'd lost half his HP for no reason. Top lane again, Jia will find himself Kiaru, but realizes he can't actually swing that sword fast enough. Kiaru continues to chase. Will end up backing off though. CC showed himself. Now Kuroki as well. Has the orb, does commit it. What's it gonna do though? Coil? Nothing. Kuroki learning the hard way that even if you call the Enchantress, you're gonna need some spells to come out. Unfortunately for him, there was none in the area at the time. We see Rin continuing to place those mines out, kind of giving away where he's placing those the remote mines, but yeah, it's okay. At the end of the day, at this kind of level, generally people don't even remember where you place them, so it's really fine, to be honest. Kiaru, what's he going for? He's got a Midas here. He's almost got that... Well, I was about to say almost got a Dragonlance, but he's not even close. But he's got the Midas, so it won't take that long. I'm a bit surprised to see he got a Phase Boots. That's something you don't generally see on Kiaru as the Enchantress, but what can you do? Mid lane, Kuroki comes in with the orb. The vacuum missed, and Kuroki did miss that Warning Rift, and that will cost them the kill. Top lane, I should say, You're Dead. Still in the vicinity, still dealing basically chip damage to You're Dead, but now he could be in trouble. Commits the ulti. Alex forced to use that time lapse, and You're Dead will just go back to invis. Does cop a bit of Sakuchi damage, but it doesn't really matter. That orb, GG well played. He felt it. And I'm sure he wasn't happy about it either. It was just on the edge before it wore off. Top lane action here. You're Dead. Gonna go down, it looks like, and he will. Big kill for the side of Radiant. Ricky does have to be careful, because once he gets under a certain health threshold, he will just end up being shown by the Bloodseeker passive Thirst. Alex being chased up here. Kuroki, he does commit the coil, does catch him as well, but it's a Weaver you're trying to chase here. The silence didn't go through before the invis. Joshua gets a kill on Rin bot lane. They're going to keep chasing Kuroki, it looks like. Alex, he will end up backing off, but CC's here now. Iron Shell damage, though, so much of it coming out right now, and at the end of the day, both sides both agree they're not interested. Looks like Joshua ended up dying to Rin again as well. So he killed off Rin, and I'm sure he just ran to some mines. Which is, again, what generally happens when you're playing up against the techies. In fact, did he use those remote mines? Yes, he did. So he would have ran straight up to those remote mines, and Rin probably had 2 or 3 of them and just blew them up. Top lane, Alex chasing. There's only so much that you can chase. The vacuum's there, the smoke as well. Easy kill coming up for CC, and the double Iron Shell is just way too much. Joshua now, he's gonna cop some damage here from Ricky if he's not careful. CC, he places the Iron Shell on himself, so it's not really gonna be that effective. GG well played now. Getting jumped on, though Kudong is there. Wants a jewel, can't find it quite yet. The dagger will slow him down. Kudong will find it as well, and they will find an easy kill onto Kuroki. And I say easy, but it really wasn't that easy. But I mean, at the end of the day, once that jewel connects, it's easy. It's easy work for a PA in a Legion. Rin. That was a pretty slow attack. The suicide comes in the mind as well. Oh, Rin. You disgust me in so many ways, sir, but I do love to see it. I absolutely love to watch this kind of play. It's really disgusting. I mean, if I was playing against this, I just bought a brand new computer, I would have thrown it out the window. Just out of pure rage. As an Enchantress, when you see techies attack that slowly and then they just decide to suicide and blow up some mines, that's kind of frustrating. That being said, GG will play it. He comes in. He wants to have a goal in. There are mines in the area though, and this is one of those things you have to be careful of. Half HP gone. One more mine and he's dead. There is a mine down there as well, so this is all bait coming up from Rin right now. And GG well played. Will end up just backing off. Couldn't find Rin, decided not worth it. Now Kuroki, top lane, there's a vacuum there from CC as well. No call committed quite yet. These aren't easy kills to get for the side of the Dire as well. Kudong, he's happy to fight. Orb comes out, will hit Alex, but they will not commit. That being said though, You're Dead is in the area, and he's one of those heroes that can set things up with that smoke. Kudong should know he's in the area. They actually fight Alex with the orb. Now You're Dead trying to slow down Kudong a bit, but there is a Shadow Blade available on Kudong. He will end up being able to back off. Kuroki didn't even have to commit that orb, by the way, for the kill on Alex onto that Weaver. Just a simple orb did the job. Looks like Kudong will end up going for a Blade Mail as well, which is a fairly smart decision against someone like a Sven, Puck. You definitely need those kind of items. What's going on here at bot lane? Min continue to just get as much XP and farm as he can, and of course defending his tier 1 tower against this Enchantress. GG well played. He's having you're dead right now, but you're dead. The passive will work soon. GG Warplayed gets no lucky crits at all. Top lane, CC, he's near caught out here. Kudong can't find the range for the duel. Now he finds it. That was a bit of a long range, but he gets it regardless. 20 duel damage going out to Kudong. Your dead is in the area now, but against 4 heroes, sir, I think you will probably back off. Unless he's planning to go for a deny play on the tier 1, which would be massive and will be worth him dying as well. But is it going to happen? No, it's not. Looks like Kuroki will trade with the tier 1 bot anyway. So I think they'll be perfectly fine with that. It was an even trade. Plus they had to commit 4 heroes on the side of the Radiant to get it, whereas really only 1 was committed on the bot tower. Looks like Ricky might die here. The silence is coming out. You're dead. No, he blinks. They do see him though, and the rupture will be committed. It's a very easy kill at the end of the day, like I said. Once you have that thirst in motion from the Bloodseeker, it's not really that hard to kill a Ricky. Alex now, sentry is dropped, CC does see him, there's the vacuum as well. So much damage from that Iron Shell, but at the end of the day, they don't find kill. That level 4 Iron Shell, 90 damage per second, it is a massive amount. Oh, remote mines, how many are there? Oh, I laugh, but I felt that pain before. I feel GG Warplayed's pain right now. I believe that was about 4 mines, maybe 5, but more than likely 4. Yeah, with 300 damage, 4 mines would have done the job against... Oh no, maybe it was 5 actually. You're dead. Bot lane wants to go for Alex right now. Smoke cloud is there and it's slowing down long enough that Kiaru is in the area. You're dead. We'll have to be backing off right now. Mid lane, meanwhile, Kuroki gets jeweled up as well. And look at the damage that Legion's pumping out. Kudong finds a solo kill onto Kuroki. That is a big deal. And he's got 34 bonus damage, which isn't too bad at all at this time. It will start stacking up over and over again. It's a bit of a snowball effect. The more damage you get, the faster you kill them. GG Warplayed will jump in. Rin is there. No, he's not going to jump. Now he will. He will trigger one of the mines and realizes half HP is gone again. It's probably not worth committing. It's a hard game when you're playing against the techies. Things will slow down again, although you're dead. Iron Shell is up on him. CC comes in. There's the vacuum. They're going to keep chasing Kiaru, but he is extremely fast with that movement speed. That being said, turns around to fight. Alex is in the area as well. CC, what's he going to be able to do here? The orb comes out. Kiaru does commit the coil, and it looks like they will get this Enchantress. Maybe the heal is so much, but they will find the kill. Now Alex can't show himself, and he will manage to get out before he does. The thing is, when you see that mine, I mean, you've got to be really quick to react, but just Sakuchi and run. Just try and get the hell out. Or even just time lapse. It's just, I know it's hard. Yeah, I can't blame the guy. Well, we'll get back into the game. We'll go through a few items, see what's going on. So GG Warplayed, he's got the Vladimirs, he's got the phase boots, wants to go for a Deso next, so pretty standard apart from the V-Lads, which was rather early. Kiaru does have that full Dragonlance and he will be going for the Chrysalis next, so it looks like he might be committing to a Bloodthorn. Mines are there, GG Warplayed, he will not trigger them quite yet. Kuroki though, dealing some damage. He's going to get out though, he's dealing too much at the moment. And actually, Your Dead will go after this PA and looks like he'll find the kill. No, the evades and the vacuum is all too much at the moment, and the Radiant are dropping like flies right now. Joshua trying to make a run at the moment, copping some damage. He wants to get Rin, although Rin, it's almost like he's baiting right now. He's got the Yules. Will drop some mines? No, he won't. He just commits to it. Knows he's going to die, but at the end of the day, Gia finds the kill. And they'll be happy with that. 3 deaths for 2. They got a lot of gold. Kudong, he's gonna try and find himself some solo kills right now, but it looks like You're Dead may have seen him. He will end up seeing CC, but that's not really gonna do too much when you can't get near him. Now, You're Dead will see him get out of that invis. So they knew he was around the area, and they do avoid any kind of duel. We're going through some items. We do see the Bloodseeker does have a blade mail now, so Joshua doing okay for himself. Alex trying to get himself a Lincoln Sphere. I don't know if it's really that worth it though, because the only spell you're really blocking is the Blink Strike from Ricky and the stun from Sven. Looks like they're having a go at Rin here though, but he will have the Yules, and actually GG will play, trying to go for CC now. You're Dead is in the area as well, and the mines will not trigger again. So where the hell did he find a kill onto Alex? Kudong now, he's making a chase here. Can he get the jewel? Yes, he can. That'll be an easy bit of damage. CC, he's copping too much as well. You're Dead might die. No, he will. Will he? No, he won't. Surely not. He will manage to get out. I think Gia, though, he might go down. No, the smoke cloud was there. GG will play. Will find the kill. Now the rupture as well. Gia, he might not be able to outrun this one. Joshua is there. He's going to turn around and man fight the side. The invis will do nothing. Absolutely nothing, and I've mentioned it 3 times now, but the thirst will make it so you can't go invis. I don't believe the side of the die have quite learnt that lesson yet, but I'm sure they will before this game ends. GG well played now, jumped on by Kuroki, the coil committed, the silence does miss though. Kuroki, he's gonna keep the chase up though. The crit on the dagger, he has to try and get out of this one. He will have blink and get out. Rin is in the area, they might get jumped on. Is this a bait? It looks like it was an attempt, but not a very good one at that. The silence comes in from Joshua, will find the kill. In fact, Joshua now has Maelstrom. So a few misplays coming out, but maybe these mines might do the job, or it doesn't look like there's enough. Vacuum comes out, now You're Dead, trying to deal a bit of damage here. GG well played, makes the blink, now the reward comes in as well. Joshua might go down to these mines at the least, although he is man-fired, the mines go off and miss everyone. GG well played, he might get chased up now. CC with the haste, or I should say surge. CC, what can he really do here though? Kuroki does not have the coil. I don't know if they can do this. Oh, what a crit! It was a DD that came out for GG. Now he has a refresh, but You're Dead picks it up instead. It is cancelled immediately anyway. And GG will just run off CC. What a vacuum, my goodness! And Gia will find the kill with the stun. I mean, that was a beautiful vacuum if we've ever seen one. Kudong now, gonna try and find himself some return kills. That being said, Gia has God strength up there. We'll go after Ricky. Gia, what can he do here? He finds Alex first. Now, Kudong try back off. Kiara goes down as well. Can they get Kudong? It doesn't really look like they can catch up. Gia's just not fast enough, even with the war cry. But at the end of the day, they find many kills, 4 going down for the side of the Radiant. And at the end of the day, Kuroki did drop, but again, what does it really matter? Your objectives are dropping, your heroes are dropping, and this Sven is beginning to get very farmed, and that's going to be very problematic. Not to mention, once this Puck, who already has that blink, gets that blink, then it's very hard to catch him. Now he has a Yules as well. I mean, Kuroki's basically become impossible at this point to kill if he plays it right. So it's not going to be easy. I mean, it feels like the only person that can really commit to killing the Puck is Joshua. Rin, he found a kill onto Alex, but it was one of those kills where you won't see it because it's with mines. And Kiaru commenting on that. You're dead. Keeping eyes on Joshua. The poor man has no idea he's being stalked right now, and Gia's in the back lines as well. There's the God strength eye here. Looks like Rin is baiting at the moment. Joshua though, he's going to run back though. Gia is here. Stun comes out as well. It's too much damage coming out. Joshua will drop as well. Kiaru comes in. But what can he really do here? Kudong's in the area. They need to find a jewel. Now GG well played joins in as well, but You're Dead is keeping all this scouting up. Mind you, he does have a defusal as well. And he might find himself a courier snipe here. And he will. And be able to just get away with it with no repercussions whatsoever, apparently. And I'm just trying to keep eyes on your dead right now because it feels like he's going to make a jump, or the bot lane Kuroki might be in trouble. Kudong needs to find this jewel, but I don't know if he can fast enough. There's the blink. Kuroki trying to get away with murder right now. Will blink out now. Ricky helping out as well. Can he get out of this one though? If he gets jeweled, he's pretty much dead. He goes after Kiaru. Can he find it? Oh, he actually will. I mean, at the end of the day, they did get the kill onto Kuroki, but if it wasn't for that Ricky play would have been so darn worth it. End of that fight though, they do end up evening it out. And again, we go to a somewhat standstill for the time being. And I say standstill, but it only lasts about 20 seconds before things start going again. There is a root up on the Legion Command, a lot of damage, and the remote mods will do the job from Rin. And this is basically what you want when you're playing with a techies. You want techies to do some work, and he definitely is doing it. Now, GG will play. What a big crit comes out. CC, go try and bait them into the remote mines. There's Rin pinging it out right now. Alex, they're both in it right now, and they blow them up. GG Warblade will survive, but yeah, he's in the area. Just needs to Stormhammer right now. Not doing it quite yet. Now he will. They will find the return kills, and it definitely was worth the death of Rin and CC. So things are going relatively well right now for the side of the Dire, 34 to 25. The gold swing is 3k their way, and at the end of the day, it does feel like they have the more late game heroes in a sense. Like Sven is very good no matter like how late you go. Park is sort of the same deal, I suppose. I mean, 420 gold per min, if you think you're going to go that late, it's not exactly hard to be 6 slotted with Puck these days, if you know what I mean. You're dead. Again, scouting. Alex doesn't know he's being followed right now. Now Kudong shows himself as well, and again, he's going to go for a Shadow Blade play. But when your dead's watching that intently, Kuroki's still in the area though. He should have really backed off by now. Blinks straight into Kudong. No jewel. The Rupture is there. He does end up dying to the Rupture anyway. They knew he was going to die either way, so it's like, well, do I want a jewel or do I want to just let him kill himself? And they opted for the latter. CC will end up backing off. Looks like there is going to be a gank attempt coming out from the Dire. Gia is here. There's a God's Strength. They want Kudong bad. You're dead. No smoke quite yet. No Diffusal Blade as well. But they will go for him and they will get an easy kill for themselves. And it is now 35 to 26. 31 minutes in. CC trying to deal a bit of damage to Alex, but again, with that Sakuchi, it's very hard to catch him. Rin mid lane, playing games, will end up denying himself. And that's, you know, that's definitely what you do anytime you can. GG well played now, will be jumped. Gia misses the first hit, stun comes out, now the smoke cloud as well. Can they do the damage though? It looks like they can, and they will get an easy kill for themselves. Gia really wants to commit to a Silver's Edge to break that blur passive. In fact, is that what they still call it? I'm thinking 10 years ago, yeah they do. So things again still going very well for the Dire. You're dead. I mean, the man's been making plays. Although I do have to comment, and I don't mean to shit on your dead, but he hasn't used a Diffusal Blade once yet. So he hasn't purged anyone. He could literally go for a solo kill right now if he wanted to. Or at least force out the Rupture from Joshua. And then just, you know, stand still and go invis. But he always waits for Gia, and I suppose this is the team play right now. Joshua, there's the God Strength again coming out from Gia. He is invis. Although it feels like the Radiant know what's going on here because they back off immediately. And I believe that was due to that Observer Ward that did catch Gia walking across the mid lane. You still see Rin. He's trying to get that Aghanim Scepter, although he's very close. Alex, he could be the target now. Gia, there is a Linken's. You cannot stun like that anymore, sir. And he might get ganked up here. Gia gets ruptured up. Now the silence as well. He goes invis though. But the silence connects. Joshua does see him now. They're pinging him out. But they're not going for the kill. Alex will turn around and try to go for it here. And Gia now realizes all that he might go for a double. No, he doesn't. You're dead. Still chasing. Kudong is in the area. Wants to get some more dual damage, but they can't see him anymore. Now they should, maybe? No. The thirst was not there. Rin in the area uses himself, but he's probably dead. No suicide available. Drops a mine, and apparently that's enough to scare Alex off. Shrine is used. Can he survive this? Vacuum, wall, CC. Kudong ended up dying. Oh no, getting a kill on You're Dead in the back line, and they do find Rin. Now CC could be the target. The Kuroki is here. Double coil as well. Joshua will be the target. Although Alex has been stunned up while he's in Viz, he will end up backing off at the end of the day. Although Kuroki may chase. No, he won't. Looks like You're Dead wanted to, but Puck decided otherwise. In fact, no, it wasn't You're Dead. My apologies. It was CC who cops the root mine. Alex still juking around them. Meanwhile, now Kiaru, Hurricane Pike is out, and CC, look at the damage he's copping. He will end up surviving at the end of the day, thanks to that Guardian Greaves, but my goodness, it's definitely a scary combo with that Enchantress and Hurricane Pike. Top tower has been taken as well. Looks like Kudong picked that tower kill up. And Kudong is in a bit of a desperate need for some gold right now. He seems to have slowed down quite a lot. They are going to push this top tower a bit. GG will play. He does have that Deso, so he deals a lot of damage to towers. But he does have to be careful. Rin gets caught out. Although Enchantress, the Hurricane Pike, it might be too much. No, the Yules is there. Rin, can he back out of here? It doesn't look like he can, no. Too much damage. Yeah, stun comes out. PA just gets blown up from those remote mines. And sometimes those remote mines are too much. In fact, is there an Ags available on Rin? No, there's not even Ags yet. Once that Ags comes up, it's kind of ridiculous how much damage those remote mines deal. Like basically 3 remote mines will guarantee you a hero kill. Maybe 4, just in case. You're dead. Again, setting up the kills. Where's Gia? He's usually the man to back him up, although he's farming top lane right now, so You're Dead just going to continue to soak some XP and just annoy them a bit. I hear a coil mid lane. Alex again getting caught out, gets stunned up as well. The invis will wear off. And Kuroki, is he going to go for a kill? No, he won't. In fact, Enchantress dealing so much damage to him. Alex again just Sakuti's out of there. There might be a fight now. CC, he's going to get jeweled up. It looks like Kudong's there. There it is. He'll get the jewel off. Or comes in, Rin's in the area as well. Kurok, he couldn't save him. The mines aren't doing enough, but it does end up killing off Joshua. Kiaru, now he's in big trouble. He's surrounded by 3, although nobody wants to fight him at the moment. Rin, he's trying to run up the hill right now, but ends up dying. And in fact, Kiaru, he's man fighting everyone right now. Gia will find the kill with the crit. He does have a Daedalus, so he crit for 1.4k with the God Strength. That's a lot of damage. Not sure who Kiaru is referring to when he says noob, but I'm assuming he meant Kudong, who kind of left him in the battlefield all by himself, which was somewhat rude, I suppose. What can you do? Sometimes you just realize you're not going anywhere with this team fight and you back off. I've got to say though, Kiaru is hitting like an absolute truck right now. You've just got to be really careful. It feels like if the Enchantress just like waited for his team, they could have a really successful team fight with all the damage she can push up. But every time it feels like she runs in solo or with just one other hero. And it's not doing the job because the rest of the die just keep catching up. Bit of broken English, always good, coming out from the C servers. Gia will get that Aegis for himself, it looks like. Not much space available, but he will put the bottle in the sash. In fact, it looked like he's going for a Battle Fury, which is rather interesting. Going for the added cleave, but it is very late for it. It still works at the end of the day, but I don't know if that's the ultimate item to go for as a Sven 38 minutes in. You're dead again. Perfect positioning coming out from him. Where the hell's Rin? He's in the back lines, placing some mines right now. Kudong gonna try and find some jewels. He wants that darn techies. It's the easiest target to go for. There's the silence, but the Yules will make it so he dodges. Actually, they're going to the bot lane. CC's there. Rin finds GG well played. Again, another bait. Gia now going to go for a fight. There's the God Strength. They know they're chasing CC. Gia, though, what can he find? There's the vacuum. They know Kudong's there somehow. In fact, it was because of that sentry. They're going to stun him up with the blade mail. It's dealing too much damage. The Aegis is gone. CC, though, he got away with murder right there. The coil as well. Kiaru looks like he might just drop here. You're dead. Gets the bash and the slow coming out, but it looks like Kiaru will end up dropping him. For God's sake, Ricky, use your damn refusal blade, for the love of God. Alex, he's coming in, but sir, it's somewhat late for this. Rin, he's gonna find him. They do have a Yules if they really want. There's a silence. There are some mines there as well. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Joshua being chased up by this Ricky and being tormented, really. Looks like Alex might end up dropping the vacuum. Barely misses the hill. And while all this is going on, Kiaru's still trash talking his team. Do they have a gem here? I'm not sure how they continue to see him, but no, it looks like they just gave up on that one. So Alex will manage to get away with it. I guess you could argue he's creating some space and some time for his team, but at the end of the day, he's somewhat behind as Weaver. And it looks like Gia's going to find the kill anyway. It was either Gia or the mines that were going to get the kill, and Gia says, no, thank you very much, so let me take that one. They'll get the tier 2 bot, and things are looking worse and worse for the Radiant right now. Kuroki? Quick blink out. Looks like Kuroki will be going for a Dagon as well. Again, you're dead. Keeping that scouting up. The silence comes out of the CC, copying a lot of damage from GG Warblade, and he might go down. In fact, he won't quite yet. The Guardian Greaves, no, the Rupture comes out. The crit as well, and it looks like you're dead. Will give away some dual damage, maybe? The ulti is there in time. Can he get out of this one? Yes, he can. There's no detection. The Radiant side does not believe in dust, nor do they believe in sentries or gems, apparently. And this is why you always make sure you have a support hero. Gia finds a kill on Kodong as well. Now GG well played. He's going to make a run for it. Joshua turns around, drops the silence, but it's going to do nothing. Looks like GG thinking about going for a play. Dagger comes out, no crit to hit him. He jumps on, but he's just going to get killed, and he does. Gia was probably feeling rather confident there. Just thought, yeah, just come jump on me. That's fine. And we actually see, I believe, the first Radiant Dust of the game, which is, you know, they say better late than never, but my goodness, this is pretty done late. Things slow down. And I do mean this time, they actually appear to have slowed down. No, never mind. You're dead. Alex gonna have a go at each other, but they're both invis heroes, so that's gonna be interesting. Kiaru gonna find Rin, but again, the Yule saves him. And he does not want to run up those hills because he knows there's mines up there. Gia is chasing him as well. The call does connect. Gia, odd strength, stun comes out. Can he hit him? Yes, he can. One hit will do the job. And I believe they call that one hit wonder. You're dead. He does see Alex. Rin placing down those mines as well. The root mine is there, and it looks like Alex will time lapse and back the hell out of there. Just feels like this Weaver just really can't get anything done in this game against this kind of draft. He needs to be split pushing or something like that. Orb comes in, does not move. Kuroki gets the silence, so Joshua could be in trouble. There's the duel as well to CC. The wall is dropped, but there's no vacuum in time. And in fact, Punseca drops and the Guardian Greaves. It looks like everyone's still surviving here. Kuroki now, they're making a chase onto Alex, and I'm not even sure how the hell the Legion Commander died. But I believe it had something to do with Rin going in and suiciding and doing the job. So now CC gets himself 36 dual damage apparently. Alex making a rush in. Rin might die here. The dagger. Does he have a Yules? No, he doesn't. Although he's still not dead. They're just too afraid to make the jump. Alex will do it himself. Ends up dropping. And I argue that's probably not worth it considering he does not have a buyback. And I think Kiaru knows that was a bit of a misplay. Now, looks like they're making a jump onto G. Well played. Runs up the hill. The smoke is there though. You're dead. Use the diffusal blade. You're dead. For the love of God. He does get a bash though. CC. He will. Looks like he might take him down. GG well played. Still trying to fight them. The Dagon is there from Kuroki. Kiaru now. He has the Hurricane Pike, but the Invis will ward off any damage. They're going to start pushing this tier 3 now. Kuroki went for the orb movement speed. Or the orb distance slash speed. My apologies, but does not want to go for that 420 gold, which is absolutely fair enough. When you're this far ahead, you probably just want to close off the game. I would have gone for the gold, just for the lols. And it looks like they will end up giving up on that tier 3 at the end of the day. Oh, wait a minute, GR. He has different plans. The root coming out. LC needs the blade mail quick. Goes for the invis play. Does not work out for him now. Joshua does use the blade mail and the rupture. It will hold it in place. Now Kiaru going for it. Does not use the hurricane pike. It would help a lot in that vac wall. The triple kill coming out for GR. A lot of misplays coming out from this Radiant, and now Alex, he's going to be the next target. He does time-lapse back out though. Just trying to delay it as much as he can. Rin, what the hell is he doing right now? Apparently running through the enemy jungle, mid lane. Alex still trying to delay this as best he can. Trying to bait him into chasing him, I suppose. And it's almost working. Gia hasn't really invested much time in this tier 3 with that god strength. CC gets the vacuum. A lot of shrines being used right now. Unnecessarily, in fact. CC. Again, chasing Alex, although this time it could mean his death. The dagger comes out though. He does have a blade mail, which means GG will play will not jump quite yet. Now he will know. He jumps onto Alex. The orb comes through Puck. What can he do? Not much right now. Does have the coil available, does commit it as well. Alex commits the time lapse, will get stunned off anyway. You're dead, will make the chase, does get a bash. Where's the smoke? There it is, but it's too late, and he can't blink because the Lincolns. GG well played though. He'll be the next target. He will end up dropping. And this is just a bloodbath for the side of die. They're just having a great time. G has just gone back to farming. He doesn't really care. He said, thank you very much. I'll just keep farming. I'm cool with this. You're dead. Waiting for another jump, and it looks like CC continuing to heal up his team with that guiding breathes. Although You're Dead copping a bit of damage now. There's the vacuum again from CC to protect his teammate. And Rin is simply mining up in case they make the chase. Alex again doing some scouting work, but he's in the middle of everyone. Can they get silence? Yes, they can, but it's too late. Rin is being chased right now. It's a bit of a bait, though. The root is there, though the time-lapse was there as well. The Yules came out from Rin to try and protect himself. Now, You're Dead commits the ulti. He was ruptured up. The bashes are coming as well. Kiaru almost drops. He has been ruptured. The door is there. The coil, the vacuum as well. It's too much damage coming out from the side of the Dire. And You're Dead did not drop at the end of the day, thanks to CC with the Guardian Grease. My goodness. A full team wipe. Well, I mean, PA was already dead, but at the end of the day, you still consider that a full team wipe. Rin, still not level 25. I'm sure he's dying to get that 250 damage talent. I know he always talks to me about how much he loves that talent. The tier 3 will end up dropping. The Rax now will be next. The Enchantress continues to complain about the Weaver, and to be completely honest, I do not blame him. I don't condone trash talking at all, no matter how bad your teammates are, unless they're feeding. But man, Alex is not playing very well. I mean, I think that anyone could agree on. Looks like Gia was struggling to decide whether he wanted to have the cheese or the Daedalus. Apparently, he's decided on the cheese, but no, he just eats it. He says, screw it. You could have put that in your backpack, sir. I mean, you didn't need to just eat it. You probably could have put it in your backpack, maybe give it to a teammate, something like that. But apparently, Gia was feeling a bit hungry. You're dead. Being chased up now. There's the dust coming up from Alex. Gia, though, he is in the area. And look at the damage he deals. Kiaru now will be the next target. They're just playing with him now. This is just unfair to watch. Dagger does come out, but Gia, he's perfect. Look at the armor. This man does not cop damage. And he has an Aegis. This is what you call a 6-slotted Sven, ladies and gentlemen. He does have a Moonshard as well, by the way, just in case you're wondering. So he just stands at the fountain and just makes sure that nobody walks out while his team takes the Raxes. And they're not going to walk out because his mine's there anyway. Oh, back. Stun does come out. Looks like Kudong, he will end up dropping. Will he? Yes, he will. The root was there. Status trap is a thing. An unfortunate thing at that from the side of the Radiant. The stun comes out again. Yeah, gonna go under Fountain. Might give away his life here, but he does have the Aegis, and they will get the kill regardless. Kuroki with the dagger. My apologies, with the Dagon. And are they just going to finish this game? Or it looks like they're just going to continue to camp the Fountain at this point. They're having a great time. And I suppose when you get this far ahead in a C server, you just abuse the hell out of it. You just make these guys' lives a living hell. This is how people delete Dota. This is how people end up quitting because the die will not just end the game. They have to torture the Radiant. Not very nice, but at the end of the day, I suppose they earned it. Now they're going for the Shrine top lane. I mean, this is unnecessary. This is somewhat unnecessary, guys. Where the hell is Rin? Apparently he's in the trees right next to the fountain. Kuroki getting ganked up right now. Will he end up dropping? He's just sitting there. He's just having a good time. He might just blink out now. No, apparently not. Coil committed orb. He's actually going to take out Kiara. No, he won't. But my god, that was close. He did not use the Warning Rift for some reason. Now, CC gonna get ganked up. This is how you lose games as well. Double blade mail, and apparently CC wins that one. Now Abs goes for him as well. The Rupture was on him, so he can't really run. The Iron Shell, though, Alex can't actually deal the damage. Like, CC's literally standing there. Now gets a blind Iron Shell kill. Kudong gonna make the chase, though. Gia will chase him, and Kiaru just dies from the cleave. This is just... this is not nice to watch. It's unfair. But in the spirit of casting, we will finish this cast regardless of how long it goes. Regardless of how disgusting it gets. GG will play. He'll find Gia. The stun comes out. Can he get the hits though? You have a silver edge, Mr. Gia. Now he knows it and commits it and gets the kill. CC still playing around. Just running around the base. Almost feels like he can't die. He has an Eye of Skadi. It's not something you see too often with Darkseer, but you're seeing it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Kudong. He's got Eye of the Tiger on right now. Does not believe in letting the game go. And I can't blame him. Keep going, son. Keep defending that base. Look like Kiaru finally buys his team a gem. It's somewhat late. I mean, this is one of those things. You don't buy the dust and the gems after you've lost the game. You buy them while the game's going on. Kudong gonna try and go for a duel. That being said, Your Dead is there, although he doesn't want to help out. Smoke comes in now. The misses are too much. The bash as well. Kudong will just end up dropping. And yeah. I mean, Alex comes in. I hear God's strength. Gia is in the area. Alex, don't show yourself right now. Don't show yourself. No crit coming up for Gia. One crit would have done the job. Joshua now gets stunned up. Where's the crit? There it is. 2k damage. The Hurricane Pike, not really dealing that much damage because he wasn't using the impetus. And it just seems like every time I look at the hero board, it's just the Radiant are all dead. Gia will end up finishing the game off. Guys, what a game! Very entertaining one of that. I hope Rin and anyone else that watches enjoys it. Apologies if I do seem somewhat rusty. If I do, the fact is that I am. Unfortunately, I have not been casting for quite a few weeks now. Simply due to life. Unfortunately, work's been busy. Been trying to do a few things around the house. I've been hating it. Been dying a car, so I'm actually quite thankful that Rin sent these replays in. So I could actually get some practice in before I get back into the actual, you know, real like pay tournament kind of thing. But guys, anyway, thank you very much. Hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of this. I'll be getting to that next replay relatively soon. Maybe, in fact, today, if I do get the chance. And yeah, like I said, I'm just going to try and get as much in as I can and get some practice going. Otherwise, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Any feedback, let me know. Otherwise, it's been a pleasure. And as always, it's Michael of Phoenix. You guys have a great day ahead.